the Alistair, and it is going to be Gragas this time.
Yep. And for Damwon Kia here, they leave the AD as a response. So Liv Sandbox will get the Kai'Sa pick away from them. But I think that's okay because you either get Kai'Sa Rel if you're Damwon Kia if they take the Samira away, which they're probably not going to do. Now you get the Samira, which still pairs very well in the bottom side of the map. I wonder if Ghost is willing to take it though, because again, this is not really his style this season. We don't really see him play champions like Samira to try to get early leads. They're more playing towards the late game. We might even see a Xayah pick later down the road if that ends up getting left open.
Well, Showmaker thinking about what he wants to do. Tristana is going to be locked away. Could be a Showmaker pick, could be a Ghost pick. Likely heading into the jungle, and we've got a very standard Kai'Sa Nautilus on the bottom side of the map. You've been one to tout efforts Nautilus quite a lot, Wolf. And that is going to be the choice here as Aatrox being hovered. Another R5 Aatrox would be a very sad sight indeed. This was something that Nongshim Red Force failed to take a victory on last time around, but now Damwon Kia are going to be taking that one towards the top side. So, Aatrox versus Gragas is what it's going to be about.
Yeah, and I mean, this is totally fine, patiently and safely around the river. Once again,
there's a Hex Flash as we... Oh no, the Dredge Line misses, and immediately the Kai'Sa explodes. It's first blood, and it goes over to Beryl, who is having a cathartic experience as the Encore lands onto the Azir, but unfortunately it misses Canyon, and another kill, one after the other. Phalanx, and they should be able to take some control as there's the Magnet Storm. Dredge Line is decent onto the backside, and it is actually a steal away of the Herald. The Nautilus will fall, however, a lot of the damage still available here for Liv Sandbox. Khan trying to kite this one out as it's a double kill for Prince, but the Emperor's Divide is massive. That being said, Summit, oh no! That's not what you wanted out of Showmaker. Flashes into a body slam, and now Khan's going to be swept up, and Liv Sandbox find the initial team fight.
Very well played here from Liv Sandbox. The power of Seraphine as well showing through here with all the shielding that you're going to get in this team fight. Not to mention, I mean, like, we'll just watch it again and break this one down, or we're actually going to go back.
Yeah, we've gone back in time a lot, actually.
As we watch this all in come through. The Dredge Line does not hit Ghost. It's a little bit to the side there. Don't know if it would have saved him in the end, but definitely could have made things better. And this is what I was talking about, where it's actually, I thought Fate was stuck in the river based on, because we came at the last part of this and I saw this, and I thought, okay, we got caught trying to come back from the river, but nope, it was actually just a straight up catch there in the mid lane.
Yep.
And watching this once again, like, you could see that Liv Sandbox are in prime position to fight this. Prince is uncontested here, and he's just doing so much damage, and you can see what the what the mid lane is able to provide here, what Fate is able to provide in this fight as well. So much extra power and shielding.
And Showmaker was just a little bit too late as well on his shuffle.
Like, Seraphine has shield, she has slow.
Team composition. And that can be really dangerous as Shelly's going to do a bit of a headbutt here as there's a Magnet Storm from Beryl, but he's likely to fall down. On Fleet gets into the backline, will get swept underneath the inner turret and taken down. So slightly overly aggressive, and yeah, the turret fortification working out very, very well as too many people piling underneath, and unfortunately that tower wasn't going to be going down. Ghost actually getting even plates on the bottom side of the map.
Yeah,
so that was a big win for Damwon.
Absolutely huge win for Damwon. A little bit of an overextension there from On Fleek. I mean, I think, going back to the sunk cost fallacy type idea.
Pretty soon. See whether he does that. Leandri's now completed. As you can see, now Damwon Kia looking for an opportunity once again. The flash in from Canyon looking for Prince. There's a Killer Instinct. On Fleek moving his way over as well. And have they bitten off more than they can chew? Oh, Ghost able to pick that one up with the Buster Shot at the very end. Now Khan looks for Summit. The chains do not bind. Now Beryl over the wall. Summit feels like he may have found
Beryl.
And he does so, yeah, that's a crash down that ain't going to work. Magnet Storm comes in, and now Summit, who's trapped in where with who, as now Ghost finds the auto. Summit pulled back by the Infernal Chains, and that's the big front line now removed. Effort finds a Dredge Line onto Khan, and Khan not too worried about it. The Azir nowhere in sight, as Liv Sandbox now having to try and defend this outer turret. Beryl still very, very low as in goes Effort once again. I don't know whether he necessarily wanted to, though, as Khan pretty happy to tank up this turret. Ghost needs to be a little bit careful. Going overly aggressive for this outer turret can spell disaster.
They really want
to use it to bolster their morale rather than fall victim to it. As I say it, I cast curse the heck out of Effort, who will be just taken down. Canyon stops Fate from getting on in there and just immediately gets smashed back into Liv Sandbox. Summit, my god, he's having the series of his life right now as he does find the pickoff. But the rest of Damwon still pushing on forward, and they will be able to secure the outer turret. But very high. In goes Beryl, finds track repel onto 4. 3-man Emperor's Divide as well, but they need to make sure that they secure these kills. Effort's going to go down first, and there goes Prince, as now the cavalcade of Damwon Kia is going to head forward. That beat drop was pretty damn sick from Fate, but unfortunately, the rest of his friends are dead.
Yep, that's the, I mean, it's like I cast your curse, I'm like, look at all the engage tools they have. You know, if they didn't have an Azir, they'd be out of trouble, but if you have the perfect Magnet Storm fight there with the follow-up from the Azir, like, that's all it takes, and you can't group up against that.
Participation as well, he's making things happen. After what was a pretty forgettable experience on the Rakan, we're going to see another fight. The Encore lands just onto Beryl, though, who soaks so much damage. He's still alive, by the way. Effort is going to be booped away. Beryl eventually does fall, is in the back line. Onfleek's taking matters into his own hands. The Acathian Rain lands down onto Ghost, who gets over the wall and says goodbye to the horsey and will survive. He should be all right. Summit going to get chained.
The choke point,
there, and there we go. Khan's gonna have to flash his way out. Okay, Beryl diving on him once again. Another decent Magnet Storm, as if this fight keeps going, it's gonna be well and truly in favor of Liv Sandbox. Look at the health bars. They're barely even going down. Prince locks him down, but there goes Showmaker. Finds the Emperor's Divide. Is it going to be enough, though, is going to be the question as Fate goes golden in the back line. Onfleek has to get the heck out of there. Showmaker was untouched for so long, as now Summit's trying to escape. The Sand Soldiers are trying to be the entire team for Damwon Kia. And in the end, it is a 3-for-3.
Damwon Kia turning that one around just barely. Well, the members they have surviving, they are going to be able to turn this into that soul, the Cloud Soul, which was
party cast. Yeah, exactly. Only really gets Showmaker out of the fight as Summit's going to get closed in on. Dredgeline does absolutely nothing as now the Rel goes in. The Magnet Storm is massive. The ulti from the Hecarim's decent, but look, everyone has the Grievous Wounds. There's the Emperor's Denial, actually, onto Liv Sandbox, and another pentakill for Ghost. How many times does this guy need to wrap up team fights? And Damwon Kia will win the game.
Oh, he's going to wrap up tonight in a big present. Here, there's no minions, so this looks a little bit silly. But as they arrive, here, Damwon Kia will be able to finish off this turret. Beryl! Okay, he's fine.
He's going to be okay in the end.
Well, I mean, there you have it. Really bad task, I have to say, for Summit. Like, I don't want to be too critical of this guy after a pretty fantastic 2 games. But the cast there was very weak, and it would have helped. It would have been huge for them if he actually had held that going to the last part of the fight. But Damwon Kia had too much damage.
Yeah. And Ghost, great positioning. Rocket Jump Flash was really cute right there, as we could see, but got the resets, got the repositions. And we were talking about the fact that this composition for Liv Sandbox would empower Onfleek so much.